my friend, I have a favor to ask. I'm running as a hero in the 2023 St. Jude Memphis Marathon weekend. St. Jude heroes are runners who fundraise while they train for their race, and I am proud to be a part of this nationwide alliance against childhood cancer. I want to help make sure that families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus solely on helping their child live. Your donation, no matter the size, will help. Will you help me reach my fundraising goal? Please visit my fundraising page to show your support at fundraising.stjude.org/go-to/DonitaJ. That's DONITAJ. There's a link in the show notes. I can't thank you enough for helping the kids of St. Jude. Welcome back to the Official Triathlete Podcast, the show where we lace up, dive deep, and run into the heart of what makes us better athletes. I'm your host, Donita Jacobs, guiding you step by step on the path to optimal performance. Today, we'll journey from the nuances of running form and gait analysis to the unique challenges faced when those running shoes hit the ground post-bike in a triathlon. Whether you're an avid marathoner or a budding triathlete, today's insights promise to elevate your training game. So tighten those shoelaces and let's hit the trail. Listen in for episode 38 of the Official Triathlete Podcast. Hey, my friend. My name is Donita Jacobs. Some people know me as a nurse, a leader, and health expert. Other people know me as a coach, race official, and seasoned triathlete. But at the end of the day, I'm simply a friend with a mission. I want to help you transform your life. My goal isn't to help millions. My goal is to help you. Welcome to the Official Triathlete Podcast, where you will learn about all things multisport, broken down into bite-sized pieces, and how we can blend life demands with fitness goals. My approach is different because I am blending my 20-plus years of healthcare and athletic experience to help you be the healthiest, happiest, and most balanced athlete you can be. I believe in you, even if you don't. You really can reach those soaring goals, and I'm here to help you get there. I'm so glad you made it here. If you have a question or topic idea, get in touch and let me know. After all, this show is for you. Enjoy! Hello, my friends and fellow athletes. Thanks for tuning in. I'm so grateful that you are here. I always start with a little message from my Train with Heart program. It's my mission to transform the whole athlete, so Heart not only develops and prepares the body for improved athletic performance, but aims to optimize the whole person through healing, empowerment, awareness, reflection, and transformation. So each episode, I share a little snippet from how I help my athletes with one of these elements. Today, we are going to discuss awareness. When we think of training for a triathlon, it's easy to get caught up in the physical aspect, the miles logged, the swim strokes counted, or the speed of the bike. But how often do we tune into the present moment, focusing entirely on our breathing, the rhythm of our heartbeats, or the sensation of the road under our feet? Being present or practicing mindfulness isn't just for yoga or meditation. Bringing that sense of awareness to our training sessions and races can drastically enhance our performance, reduce stress, and elevate our overall experience. Let's break this down. First, let's talk about performance. When we are wholly present in the moment, we tune into our body's needs. This means listening to the signals it sends us. Maybe it's adjusting our pace slightly, altering our stride, or taking deeper breaths. By being in tune with those signs, we can optimize our performance in real time. Additionally, when we're mindful, we're less likely to be swept up in negative self-talk or doubt. Instead of getting lost in a spiral of thoughts like, I'm not fast enough or I can't make it, we stay anchored in the moment. We focus on each stroke, step, and pedal, and this mental clarity can drive us forward with purpose and determination. Now let's touch on stress. It's no secret that participating in a triathlon can be stressful. Whether you're a beginner facing the daunting challenge of your first race or an experienced triathlete pushing for a personal best, anxiety creeps in. By embracing mindfulness, we can anchor ourselves in the present, shutting out worries about the future or regrets about the past. This centeredness can significantly reduce our stress levels, helping us approach our training and races with a clear, focused mind. Finally, let's discuss the joy of the sport. When we are truly present during our training or a race, we start to notice the little things. The cooling sensation of the water against our skin, the exhilarating speed of the bike, the rhythmic tapping of our shoes against the pavement. This heightened awareness can make us more appreciative and can amplify the sheer joy and exhilaration of participating in a triathlon. So, as you prepare for your next session or race, I challenge you to try incorporating mindfulness into your routine. Begin with a simple breathing exercise, tune into your body, and let the journey of the present moment take you forward. I hope this inspires you to find that harmonious blend of mental presence and physical exertion the next time you're out there. Remember, it's not just about crossing the finish line, it's about enjoying and being fully present in every moment that leads you there. Today, we are deep diving into the world of running, sharing the latest techniques and secrets to help you reach your personal best. Let's explore the heart of running, our form. I recently read a really great article by Coach Bobby McGee, and I thought I would share his trademarked 3Cs approach. Having had the honor to work with top-notch triathletes and passionate runners alike, I've witnessed the transformative power of focusing on run form. Not only can it lead to tangible results in terms of speed and efficiency, but it also brings greater pleasure to your runs. And trust me, when you enjoy what you're doing, you're likely to stay committed and push harder. So let's break it down. No two runners are the same. Everyone has their unique style, strengths, and areas that need improvement. Especially when I'm coaching runners, those seasoned marathoners, the weekend enthusiasts, or the courageous beginners, I approach each one as a unique study. But amidst all the diversity, one formula remains constant. Stride length times stride rate equals speed. Pretty straightforward, right? The game is all about how you can modify and optimize factors influencing the equation. That's where McGee's philosophy called the 3Cs comes in for better running form. And these are connected, compact, and cadence. Firstly, let's talk about being connected. Imagine the majestic posture of a seasoned runner, leaning forward just the right amount. The key is in the rib cage. It should be buttoned down, maintaining a closed posture. This prevents issues like overly engaging the lower back. And trust me, getting this right can make a world of difference. Next, let's delve into being compact. Think of running as a symphony of movements that result in linear motion. Even though our limbs are constantly in action, it's pivotal to ensure that everything revolves around the spine. From the swinging of arms to the rhythmic motion of our legs, moving forward with minimal upward or sideways deviations is crucial. It's all about economy and efficient motion. Finally, we come to cadence. If you've mastered the art of staying connected and compact, guess what? Your cadence, or the rhythm of your footfalls, will automatically fall into place. It's the natural byproduct of mastering the first 2 Cs. Mastering these 3 Cs is not an overnight endeavor. It's a journey. With each step and every mile, you'll get a bit closer to that perfect form. And as your coach, whether virtual or in person, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. So to all my runners out there, remember, focus on form, embrace the process, and the speed will follow. Now let's dive deeper into another fascinating aspect of running, the art and science of gait analysis. Running may seem like a natural activity we've been doing since childhood, but if you've ever ventured into the depths of running forums or attended a coaching clinic, you'd know how much debate there is about the right way to run. And at the epicenter of these discussions, form. Should it be a heel strike or a forefoot strike? And how do these nuances in form correlate with injury risk? Well, that's what we're here to unpack. Running form is undoubtedly intricate, but there are simple ways to break down and understand the basics of it, especially regarding gait. For our discussion, let's focus on the significant moments in a running gait cycle. The gait cycle starts when your foot hits the ground and ends when the same foot touches down again. When your foot's planted, we call it the stance phase. When it's airborne, it's the swing phase. Now here's a fact to chew on. While one of your legs is grounded during running, your body is soaking up a whopping 250% of your body's weight on that limb. Imagine the kind of adjustments and balancing acts our bodies make to counter this asymmetrical load. Feeling an itch to analyze your gait yet? Maybe you've had recurring injuries or just can't boost that sprint speed no matter how much you train. Gait analysis might be your key to understanding the root causes. So how do we go about it? Start by recording a slow motion video of the runner from the back for at least 30 seconds and from the side for another 30. Both these angles will provide a holistic view of one's running gait. And remember, running on a treadmill can sometimes slightly alter mechanics, so be conscious of that. When analyzing, the aim isn't to label all runners under a single gold standard of running form. Instead, focus on each joint, observe for asymmetries, and note down deviations. A few things to watch out for. Does the trunk tilt slightly forward? Do the hips show symmetry in their flexion? How about the knees? And very importantly, which part of the foot hits the ground first? Observing these can provide profound insights into potential injury risks. After such an analysis, what's next? Here's where the expertise of a physical therapist or a coach can be invaluable. They can provide specific cues to enhance running form, ranging from running softer to adjusting one's cadence. For instance, a simple cue to run softer can drastically reduce ground reaction forces, often leading to improved joint mechanics. Another golden nugget: adjust your step cadence. Even a 5 to 10% increase can significantly reduce stress on your knees and hips, enhancing single leg stability during long runs. The beauty of running lies in its simplicity and complexity. While it's a natural activity, there's a world of science and technique beneath each step we take. So invest time in understanding your gait, refine it, and watch as it transforms not just your running, but your entire athletic journey. Now let's touch upon a topic that often surfaces among running enthusiasts: triathlon training. Specifically, how does running differ when it's one of these three disciplines you're mastering? In a triathlon, the running segment is unique. It follows both swimming and cycling, so the legs you are running on aren't fresh. They've already been taxed heavily, especially after pushing pedals for miles. This brick transition, moving from cycling to running, is notoriously challenging. It's a test of both your muscle endurance and neuromuscular adaptability. Ever felt like your legs were jelly right after hopping off the bike? That's the transition we're talking about. The key is to adapt your training to mimic these conditions. Triathletes often engage in brick workouts, where they transition quickly from a bike ride to a run, helping the body adapt to abrupt switches in disciplines. Such training not only familiarizes the body with the sensation, but also optimizes the transition time during the actual race. Moreover, triathlon running is also about energy conservation. It's the last leg of the race, so pacing is crucial. Starting too fast can lead to early fatigue, while being too conservative may leave you with regrets of not pushing harder. Lastly, remember the impact of gear. Triathletes need shoes that can be swiftly put on after cycling, often opting for elastic laces or specialized triathlon shoes that aid in faster transitions. In essence, while the act of running remains consistent, the context within a triathlon, the preceding swim and bike, the gear, and the strategy adds layers of complexity that make it a unique challenge. So if you're considering transitioning from pure running to triathlons, be prepared for a thrilling, multifaceted journey. Before we close off today's session, let's touch upon something we often overlook but is essential for every runner. Whether you're pounding the pavement in a busy city or cruising down a tranquil trail, running etiquette. So number one, stay alert and aware, especially if you're running with headphones. Keep the volume at a level where you can hear cyclists, other runners, or any other potential dangers around you. Number two, stick to the right and pass on the left. Much like driving, this unspoken rule helps avoid collisions and lets faster runners or cyclists pass safely. Number three, acknowledge fellow runners. A simple nod or a wave builds a sense of community. You don't need to stop for a chat, but a quick smile goes a long way. Number four, don't litter. Always keep gel packs, wrappers, or any other waste with you until you find a trash can. Our trails and paths are shared spaces. Let's keep them clean. Number five, with running in groups. If you're with friends, avoid taking up the entire pathway. Running two abreast is usually a good rule, and if someone needs to pass, quickly adjust to give them space. Number six, leashed and controlled. If you run with your furry friend, always ensure they're on a leash and not darting unpredictably in front of other runners or cyclists. Number seven, communicate. If you're pausing or changing direction, a quick hand signal or verbal cue can prevent sudden surprises for those around you. And number eight, if you're running at an event with a water stop, grab your water and keep moving past the table. Please don't just abruptly start walking or stop completely. There are other runners behind you that are trying to get water too. Get your water, move past the table, signal that you're slowing down, and move out of the way of other runners. Remember that running isn't just an individual sport, it's a communal activity. By observing these simple etiquettes, we ensure safety, foster respect, and contribute to a more harmonious running community. I'm only bringing this up because I had an incident over the weekend at a running race that I participated in. At a water stop, a runner in front of me got her water and stopped running at the very beginning of the water stop. There were a lot of runners trying to get water, and we all had a small collision. So, my point is just be mindful of other people when you're out there running. And that's where we're going to cap off today's episode. Whether you're a runner, a triathlete, or just someone curious about movement and sport, remember that every step, stroke, or pedal is part of a larger journey. Until next time, keep exploring, keep training, and most importantly, enjoy every moment of your athletic adventures. Talk to you next time. Bye. That's all for now. Thanks for tuning in. I want to get to know you, so head over to trynursecoaching.com and sign up for a free 30-minute goal-setting session. Love the show? I'd be forever grateful if you left a review and shared the podcast with your friends. And remember, do things that are hard.